Hello everybody and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Horn of the Abyss. Last time we completed the 7th scenario, naming a nation in the Revolt of the Beastmasters campaign, and this time we are going to be starting on the 8th and final one, so let's get to it. The First Tatalian War. Prince Niven joins Tardum to free both the Mudlanders and RotB from Mad King Grevenhard's brutal reign. Okay, hard difficulty, a medium map, and 20 archers or 25 lizard warriors. Definitely the lizard warriors. I met briefly with Niven when I arrived in this region. He had grown a mustache since I last saw him, probably an attempt to make himself appear a little older. He was, after all, a young king. Joglo rode next to him, still dressed in his mud-stained leather tunic. A few smudges of dirt and the angry pink scar on his jaw marred with his otherwise perfect face. Joglo couldn't grow a mustache if he spent the next 3 years trying. He would always look young when standing next to his friend. Well, I guess I should call you king now, I said, taking Niven's hand. It's only a title, Tarnum, Niven said. As much as we want to continue joking to keep this pleasant moment alive, we had serious work ahead of us. Your father's armies are in the south. Unfortunately, we took heavy losses driving him there and need to rebuild our forces, I said. Niven nodded his understanding. I've taken some losses of my own. When we first arrived, we suffered heavy losses to ambushes from the natives of these swamps. I tried to reason with them, but they would not believe we were allies until Joglo convinced them to stop their attacks, Niven stated. So, we're both having trouble. The only good news is, your father has lost his support has lost his support from home. He's alone, except for the thieves and mercenaries he's been hiring. Are you prepared to keep this war going until he is defeated? Absolutely. I have sworn it, King Niven said. Okay, so Niven is here, and oh, he has estates, so that's nice. So we actually get an extra 1,000 gold right off the bat. Nice. Okay, so he has some pretty decent soldiers waiting for him. They're starting off too. So, and yes, expert ballistics. Oh, okay, so he's basically Tarnum. And they want to join us, very nice. Okay, Tarnum is up here, and he has quite a lot of units waiting for him as well. So I think we will upgrade to, or buy a Serpentfly Hive. Okay, this is a very nice army to start things off. Okay, Tarnum will have that army, and Tazar can take this army, since it's better than nothing. And Miriam can go grab all these resources. Oh, it's quite a lot of gnolls. Much more than I was expecting. Okay, we'll just keep using magic arrows to take care of them. Very nice. Okay, we can leave that to our ranged units. They can actually reach, but they cannot kill them. Very nice. Okay, not bad. So there's also a throng over there, good to know. Definitely want to take these guys. Just lots and lots of Gnoll Marauders around. Miriam can go over here and actually visit this wagon for us. Very nice. I definitely want to visit this Griffin Conservatory. Get some free angels. We'll leave the resource collection to another ambush from Mad King Griffinheart's rogues. As I was saying, we'll leave the resource collection to Miriam. We'll just have Tazar and Tarnum clear stuff out for us. How much life do they have? They have 10, so we will need an Ice Bolt to take care of these guys. Just have them come a teeny bit closer. And I think our Serpentflies and Pirates can take care of them. Yes, okay, very nice. Nothing, of course. Oh, there's a town over here. 4 sulfur, not bad. Okay, Miriam can take this. I will definitely want to grab the Serpentfly Hive and then Noel's Hut. Okay. I think we'll want to build town halls in both of our towns. Like this. Let's see, lots of dragonflies. We can definitely deal with that. Okay, we'll leave that for Miriam to grab. Okay, we can just use frost rings. Yeah, just almost does enough damage to take care of them. Unlucky. Okay, well, they didn't even take out one Serpentfly, so that's good. And we can use another Frost Ring. Okay, so we lost it. We lost only one. It's not the worst, obviously. Okay, so this is only guarded by a horde of rogues, so we'll definitely want to grab that. Yeah, we don't have Frost Ring still, or Tazar, so it's gonna take a bit longer to deal with these guys. But the gold mine's definitely gonna be worth it. And all we really need to do is start using magic arrows to lower the numbers and just shooting them with our ranged troops. Except they only have one more shot left. I think we'll have to turn back to that War Machine factory actually and buy ourselves an ammo cart. And a ballista and first aid tent while we're at it. Okay, take care of this one. Oh, nice. Another magic arrow. Okay, well if we lose some gnolls, it's not going to be the worst. Let's see, will we be able to take him out? Yes, perfect. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. And we get a gold mine out of it, so definitely worth it. Okay, we can buy a basilisk pit and this. Okay, they already have the blacksmith built for us, which is very nice. These guys do want to fight. Interesting. They're obviously going to go for our ranged troops, so what we will do is take tactics and use it to our advantage. Like so. And that is perfectly fine if they attack our pikemen. Okay, nice. And I think we actually want to get another hero in this town. Okay, definitely want to get Gorgons, and yes, I think a second hero will be of much help to us. Same thing with this. And 9 versus 6, I think we'll get rid of the nymph and just have her get a serpent fly instead, so she can move around quicker. Oh, bow of elven cherrywood, nice. +5 to our archery skill. Okay, several chaos hydras and a pack of behemoth. Yeah, so they're guarding what's ever up here, which seems to be pretty good. Endless sack gold would definitely be a nice pickup. Let's see, what kind of numbers are we looking at? 100, 100, okay, 100 everywhere. Yeah, we'll just wait a little bit longer and get some more troops for Tazar. Okay, if Hill Fort, that's not bad. Yeah, another Griffin Conservatory. Okay, so we can definitely get quite a bit of angels for free from there, so we'll definitely want to send Niven up that way once he gets a bit of a better army. Oh. Okay, so this looks like an empty castle. Or an unmarked castle, I should say, not empty. Okay, day 5. I think we want to... Well, we need to build a mage guild so we can get the monastery built. So I think we'll just build a captain's quarter this turn. Today we captured some rogues when they tried to ambush our supply wagons. When we searched them, however, we discovered a note bearing Mad King Griffinheart's royal seal. It's a bounty on the head of his own son Niven, I said aloud. How much? Asked Adamina, who is always at my side these days. Perhaps to make sure I didn't make any decisions without the consent of the wise woman. Twice as much as excuse me, twice as much as he has offered for my head. 20,000 gold. King Niven must have really angered him, Adamina said. Yeah, I said, crumpling the paper. And if I know anything about Griffinheart, he'll do anything to get his way. Turning to the nearest soldier, I said, hurry, give me our fastest runner. Okay, let's see what happens. He's even willing to kill his own son to get what he wants. Okay, I wonder where the enemy is. They said to our south, I believe, at the beginning. Okay, at least they've connected, so we definitely want to flag all of these dwellings before a week's end. Though I don't know if we will be able to do that. Okay, we will build a monastery here. And think I'll save my gold, and then next turn I will build. Actually, we'll build a citadel here. Next turn we will buy a citadel here, and we'll just save our money for the turn after. Okay, Miriam, you need to flag this for us. She can't reach that, unfortunately. So instead she'll just go grab some power-ups and scout around for us. Niven, on the other hand, will go visit this. Oh, another ambush from Mad King Griffinheart's rogues. Same thing as before. Nothing we really need to worry about. Very nice. Okay. Make quick work of them. Tarnum can just go grab all this since we didn't have Miriam run this way. Okay, build a citadel. Very nice. Oh, we need to definitely flag this basilisk pit. 6 and 5, okay. This. Okay, nice. Take this. Have Tarnum head back. Oh, another gold mine. Okay, this is lots of greater basilisks. I think Niven will be able to deal with that once he makes his way back to town. So I think we can start building more economically now. And once we do that and get a capital established, we will definitely work towards more troops. I think I will upgrade to dragonflies, just so we can get those mighty gorgons into our army. Perfect. And now we can go clear a bunch of things out. Here we can build a... oh, we can build a city hall. Perfect. Oops. Not bad, want the spell power. Where's stats? There, okay, so Tazar and Tarnum. Oops. Yeah, they're pretty similar. Well, he's 23 and he's also 23. Okay. It's just I think Tarnum visited a few more power-ups in the previous scenario. Okay, here we need a blacksmith, and here we can just build a Griffin Bastion for the time being. Okay, Niven will just take this guardhouse, and then he will head back to town and get a bigger army. We could easily deal with them, but I'd much rather just wait a teeny bit and get a larger army and not have to deal with them. Oops, that's not good. However, Tazar could definitely deal with them. So why don't we? Hello there, Cuthbert. Oh, okay. Well, there's one town. Okay, here we will build the Mage Guild, and here we can... Yeah, let's build a castle, why not? Okay, and Niven can now head back to town. Let's build a city hall, and let's upgrade to Marksman. Oh, we never actually flagged this. Oh. Okay, Tarnum can move down this way and take this town over, while Tazar visits the watering hole and attacks the enemy. 62. Well, we don't have any way to one-shot them, but we can take out half of them. Like that. Very nice. He's actually quite strong. But obviously not strong enough. So I'll use an ice bolt on the pikemen. I think I know how this is already going to end, but let's see. Oh, they didn't run away. Interesting choice. Hideous Mask decreases enemy morale by 1, so that's going to be very helpful. Okay, how many towns do they have? So we both have 2. Okay. Let's take all these resources, and this is probably their one other town. We might actually be able to deal with them with the army that we have with Tarnum, given how strong he is. So why don't we try to do that and see if we can finish this quickly? It does have angels though, but I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. Okay, let's see. What does his army have? You have a lot of pikemen, so I think we will upgrade to halberdiers. And we could actually just sit in here for the week. While Tarnum heads around. Okay, we'll definitely want to take this. Visit this, as well as this. Tazar can grab this, and he can actually just head back to town. Yeah, let's take over this town, why not? Who knows, maybe they have some more units waiting for us. Okay, so better than nothing. Just as I suspected, Mad King Griffinheart sent an assassin after his own son. I received word from Niven this morning that someone recently tried to kill him. If not for the messenger I sent to warn him, the assassin might have succeeded. The killer came in the middle of the night disguised as a monk loyal to Niven's cause. By the time he slipped into Niven's tent, Droglo had already spotted him. As Niven described it, the monk drew a long blade from the folds of his robe before he could attack. Droglo jumped onto the killer's back and dragged him to the ground. There was a brief struggle, ending with the assassin's death. Interesting. Okay, well, now we can actually upgrade our lizardmen and split them like this. And we can actually... Okay, that's an interesting spot for an ambush. Oh, we actually lost a dragonfly. That's quite sad. Okay, as I was saying, we could actually head to this hill fort and upgrade all of our units. In the meantime, Tazar can just go visit all the dwellings. And Miriam can actually hang out with Tarnum and explore for us a bit more. Okay, Niven can... I think we want to take Crusaders. And I think we'll actually wait one more turn. So we can actually get Crusaders, or not Crusaders, Zealots, excuse me. So for now, what we can do is have Miriam run around, do all of her duties, and reinforce Niven a teeny bit. Okay, take these guys. Upgrade and recruit everyone, but we don't actually have enough money. Not a problem. Still not enough. There we go. And I think with these two armies... Actually, here's what we're gonna do. Rather than have Niven do anything, we'll just have Tazar and Tarnum do all the work for us. Because Tazar is much stronger than Niven, so... Need 1,000 gold to get greater basilisks. Easy. Okay. And we can just take this gold mine, just because. Okay, let's go this way and see what we can find. Okay. Oh, a bit more units this time. Okay, let's just use an ice bolt. Speed things up a bit. There we go. Okay, and Niven can trade with Tazar. Swap over armies, very nice. Actually, I do want to take these guys. And let's see, they're both, well, just in case. Oops, there we go, perfect. Okay, and Sylvia can just go sit in here. And we'll take some extra attack, because we already have quite a bit of defense. Oh, okay, so there's Griffinheart. He is guarded by this, which is right up there, so we can actually take all these things for ourselves. And Niven can just go and grab resources for us, I guess. We can build a capital. And we'll just build a resource silo. And here we can build a marketplace. Okay, take this, attack the town. so I think we want to... Oh, we have chain lightning. Cool. Okay, how many angels? Now we have 2. So I think a chain lightning will actually be a good idea. Very nice. Okay, we can take care of the griffins. Followed by the swordsman, and if we're lucky, maybe someone else. No. Okay, do this. And there's 53, so what we can do is use a ice bolt. It's 6 and 5. So we can take care of the archers and then have our basilisks finish them off. Perfect. Helm of the Alabaster Unicorn, +1 to knowledge. Okay, what's in here? Oh, very nicely built town, that's what. Okay, perfect. So the only thing left to do is get the Keymaster's tent and build up a army to deal with Griffinheart. Oh. Do we lose if Niven dies? I actually don't know. Except I don't think we really need to worry about that. This ballista will take care of these rogues for us, no problem. Okay. I think a resource silo would be a good idea as well. Same in here, and same with here. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we need to get a few more sawmills, it seems. We do get quite a lot of wood per turn. We could still be getting more. Okay, let's build the wyvern nest here. And since we don't have any wood, we can upgrade the barracks. Very nice. Today, Droglo, representing Tatalia, and Niven, representing Arathia, signed a treaty stating that no man, woman, or creature can hold another as a slave. Niven has a difficult task ahead of him, restructuring Arathia's economy now that he's freed all the slaves. But I think the boy is up to the task. Perhaps this bold agreement will spread to other nations as well. Maybe. Of course. Oh, this is the most we've had to fight so far. Okay, well, that's still rather easy. Okay, so cast an ice bolt. Aha, resistance. Doing work for us, very nice. Okay, and they should be defeated. Perfect. And we can build a hydropon, so let's do it. And we can get a portal of glory, why not? And a tavern. And it's Orin, my favorite hero from Castle. So he isn't really that strong. I think about 1 or 2 weeks worth of troops will be more than enough to deal with him. So let's send you back to this castle. And we will want to grab as much as we can to help speed up this process. Okay, so we'll need someone with a decent army to come by and just clear out all these gnolls for us. And Sylvia, I'll actually give you a griffin. Let's actually use visions to see his... So, stat-wise, he's actually... Okay, so he's just actually really weak. Good to know. Oops. Actually, Miriam, you have a better job to do than to grab all of those. Rather than to clear out those stuff, we'll just get a bunch of units from all the dwellings that we have. Okay, Tazar can clear these things out for us. Oops. Oh, nice. Okay, head to this lizard den. I asked Droglo to rejoin my army now that we're getting closer to defeating Mad King Griffinheart. It's good to have the boy around again. There's still a few things I want to teach him before I have to leave, and as long as he's at my side, I can protect him from harm. Droglo doesn't know yet, but he is the future of Tatalia. If these creatures of the swamp are ever going to build a nation, they'll need a strong leader. Okay, so let's take over this other castle quickly. And there is a gold mine we have not taken. Up over here. So let's actually have Tarnum take care of that for us. Okay, I wonder if I cast a prayer, No, they can't reach, but we should be able to take care of everyone. And maybe we'll get morale if we're lucky. Nope. It's okay. Don't expect to lose any units. Okay. No, I do not want that. And since you're over here, might as well just grab all these power-ups. Oh, we could get Chaos Hydras. Or Archangels, I think Archangels. Oh, we actually do have enough for. But no, we don't. But we can fix that very quickly. There we go. Oh, weak of the Griffin. Okay, we do need to upgrade all these units before we trade them over. Okay, let's take over this castle quickly. It's gonna use quick combat, no need to actually fight it out. Okay. So Tarnum will just quickly clear out this area. Tazar can flag all of these things for us, and he will head over to our main castle. Oops, I have not been upgrading units, and I don't actually have a sulfur layer. Interesting. Or sulfur dew, I should say, not layer, excuse me. Yeah, we just actually need to grab this alchemist slab. I actually want to fight. Okay, we will cast Bless to speed this up a teeny bit. Alright, very nice. I do wonder if I'm gonna have enough money to recruit all of these units though. There's quite a lot to have to buy out. Turnip still has a teeny bit of movement. A fire set by Griffinheart's rogues spread through most of the camp last night. Thankfully, no one was killed. There were, however, numerous injuries and several of our supply wagons burned up as well. 13 wood, 4 mercury, 9 ore, 4 crystals, and 2350. So that's not too bad. Because I'm sure we'll make all the money back right now. Yep. Okay, perfect. Head over here. Sylvia can take all these guys and head over here as well. So let's actually take this because we will head over to this magic spring once we get the chance to. Okay, quite a lot of units waiting for us. Okay, we can actually just delete everyone we don't need. Okay, and let's go take over that area. Okay, now comes upgrading all of, or buying out all of these units from Tarnum. How much? They only need 1 sulfur, so we only need 5 sulfur. Not bad at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. And the rest is just gonna go straight to money. So all we need is gold and sulfur. Perfect. 7, 8. Okay, perfect. We'll have Tarnum head up there as well, just in case. There are some good power-ups. And I actually want Sylvia to create everything she has and trade it over to Tazar. Okay, nice. And she can just go sit over here. Tazar will go there, and Tarnum can get the Keymaster's tent. Okay, so they just want to fight regardless, probably. Since we haven't used Hydras yet to do anything in this playthrough, let us use them to attack. Very nice. Okay, perfect. Head over to this magic spring. We'll actually want Tazar to head there as well. And take all these resources. Why don't we? Griffinheart has been using our own tactics against us, ambushing our column as we marched through the swamp. Today, they came close to killing me. A crossbow bolt hit me in the shoulder before we even knew we were under attack. A few inches lower, and it would have pierced my heart. Drogo saw me slump in my saddle and shouted, "Ambush!" And then he charged the ambushers. That was the only way to break an ambush, charge directly at them. After the initial shock, I snapped off the shaft of the arrow in case the head was barbed, and chased after Drogo to make sure the boy didn't get into trouble. I came to a spot where most of the rogues had been killed, but there was no sign of Droglo. To one of the gnolls I demanded, "Where's Droglo?" He went running off after one of them who escaped. He was plenty mad, the gnoll said. I raced off after the foolish boy. What did he think he was doing? What if he ran right into another trap? Droglo should know better. But there was no trap. I found Droglo standing over the body of the leader of the bandits. He didn't seem to notice my approach. Instead, he just stared off into a nearby mound of vegetation. I drew my sword in case Droglo had spotted another enemy, but when I realized what the boy was looking at, I nearly dropped it. I looked around the swamp, spotting the signs that were standing... I looked around at the swamp, spotting the signs that were standing in the middle of what had been once a busy town. Abandoned for who knows how many years, nature had reclaimed the land. But what I thought had been a mound turned to be the cracked head and torso of a giant statue of a man. It had fallen on its side. Vines hugged it tightly like a dying child. Droglo turned slowly to stare at me. "It's you." "Yes," I said. "Ooh." And I'm sorry for butchering all that. I don't know. Looks like I've lost my ability to read once again. But I think Droglo is about to learn who Tarnum really is. And I don't want to finish the scenario before we get to that, because I am curious to see what happens. A little leprechaun dances gleefully around the magic sack. Seeing you approach, he stops in mid-stride. The little man screams and stamps. Oh, it is stamps. Oh, oops. The little man screams and stamps his foot ferociously, vanishing into thin air. Remembering the old leprechaun saying, "Finders keepers," you grab the sack and leave. And the sack plus 1,000 gold per day, so it's very nice. Okay, so Tazar can take all of these things for us. "Let me explain," I said, entering Droglo's tent. The boy hadn't said a word to me since we saw the statue yesterday. I knew he had asked Adamina about the statue, and perhaps about the past as well. How much did Droglo know? Did he know the barbarian tyrant once dominated this land and its people? Did he know that, in his arrogance, the barbarian tyrant had statues of himself erected all over the continent? Did he know that I had been the barbarian tyrant? "Explain," Droglo asked. "Can you explain why you have the face of the tyrant?" I don't see how you can I don't see how. You can't be the tyrant. He's been dead for a very long time, so it must be coincidence, right? I could tell by the tears in Droglo's eyes that he didn't believe his own words. That's right, I said. If Droglo didn't want to talk about it, I had to accept that. But he deserved some kind of explanation. I asked, if a man, a king, made many terrible mistakes, do you think he should have the chance to redeem himself? Depends on the man, I think, Droglo said. Take Mad King Griffinheart, for instance. His crimes are too great. He only deserves to rot in a pit for all eternity. If the boy knew Griffinheart's crimes... If only the boy knew Griffinheart's crimes were nothing compared to my own. Well, if that man got the chance to make things right, he would probably look for someone who was nothing like he used to be. Someone fair and good. To take over when he was gone. I left the tent knowing this revolt would be over soon and I would never see Droglo again. But I smiled. Arathia was in good hands with Niven as their king, and Droglo would protect the people of Tatalia for as long as he lived. And one day soon, the statue of the barbarian tyrant would vanish into the swamp forever. Finally, the wounds of old will have a chance to heal. Isn't that sweet? But I really wonder if it's that simple. I truly do. And since it's a new week and just for the fun of it, let's go get more units. And quick combat all these things and get even more angels. It's actually something we never flagged down here. Oh, and never explored over here. Okay, head back to town, upgrade the angels, and we can actually get Wyvern Monarchs, and have Tarnum head down here. They never bought the Wyvern Monarchs. That's whatever. I think Miriam can actually catch up to him. Yeah. So let's send over one Null. Merge these guys, oops, and do this. Okay, that's still good. And Miriam can head back to town. And so can Tazar. We'll actually head over to that magic spring so we can double our spell points. Perfect. Okay, that might have been the last message, or text box, lure box, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So with this, we can launch our attack on Griffinheart and take care of him once and for all. Okay, nice. Huh. Got himself quite the army. Okay, oh, let's grab this last bit of wood. And that is a fully explored map, and actually never grabbed all this down there. Oops. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Because I'm pretty sure all we need to do is kill Griffinheart, and that's it. I think it'll be more fitting if we have Tarnum do it. So let's just, oops. Have Tarnum and Tazar quickly trade. I'll take the angels over the gnolls. And I think that's it. I guess 7 griffins for 7 chaos hydras over 183 griffins. It's probably And do I want one more? I think we'll take one more range troop. And we'll replace the monarchs, why not? Okay. So let's just quickly organize our units. Perfect. And let's just save, just in case. Oops. There we go. And let us attack. Okay, we can cast Prayer. Interesting choice. Okay, that was quite easy. Congratulations, you have completed your quest to defeat the enemy hero Griffinheart. Victory is yours. Okay. So, there we have it. That was the Revolt of the Beastmasters campaign. Definitely, I think, one of my favorite ones that we played so far. So, let's see how we ranked. Revolt of the Beastmasters. Okay, second best one behind World Tree. Not bad. Okay, well, that was, like I just said, the Revolt of the Beastmasters campaign. Next time we will be starting on the final campaign, the Sword of Frost in the Heroes Chronicles series. So until then, thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.